Fire Lieutenant Todd Rieder is the drill master for today. Honor guard, please post. Please rise. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please join me in a moment of silence to remember the fallen, the prisoners of war, those missing in action, and those who have served and are serving in the armed forces today. Thank you. Please remain standing as former United States Army Corporal Donald Truver leads the Pledge of Allegiance.
I made the Pledge of Allegiance. Present, up! Present, arm. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing as the Somerset Berkley Regional High School marching band plays our national anthem.
Present, up!
Now, the elementary school ensemble, grades 4 and 5 students from the school, will now perform America the Beautiful.
Water
And now, Pastor Cheryl Rieder, pastor of the Congregational Christian Church of Somerset, will lead us in a prayer.
Cover.
I might have needed the elementary level. Good afternoon, everyone. Now, I don't know what you're doing next. What you're doing next, I'm going to invite you to sit down. Relax. Take a breath. You musicians over here, you did wonderful. That was beautiful. You children, you sang so lovely. Yet, when you do hear your voice, sing into it. Then everyone will hear you even better, because you sounded beautiful. So good afternoon. As we gather here, I was having a conversation with my new friends this afternoon about community. And I know I'm going to say a blessing, but this will lead us to the blessing. I promise. We're not in the rain. We're not outside in the heat. So I'm going to just take a minute of your time. Community. Isn't that what all of our men and women fight for, is the community of the United States? And don't we all live in communities where some of them seem smaller and some of them are bigger depending on the positions that we lead? We have different communities. But right now, we have engaged in a community that started back in about 2007, correct? With one individual. So can one individual actually make a difference? Look around you today. We are one gathering across the nation of communities, celebrating and supporting those who have served this country and offered the ultimate sacrifice. We also remember those who they left behind. I myself am the daughter of a retired Navy SEAL. I am blessed that he came home from Vietnam. I am blessed that he is still alive today. I am blessed that he drives me crazy all the time. And I'm sure that goes both ways. So let's remember those blessings as we pray. And I am a Protestant Christian minister, so my language may be that. If you, however, are of a different faith, please fill in the appropriate word for yourself, because there is only one God. So let us pray. Oh, most gracious and holy Creator, you have blessed us with a community that keeps coming together stronger and stronger. We are blessed with young people, all the way through older people, and everything in between, Lord, who have come to give honor and praise and thanksgiving to those who helped keep this country safe from harm. Lord, bless these wreaths as they go. May each one, as it touches that grave, honor and bless the family who is grieving and missing that person. And Lord, if there isn't anyone left here to do that, may we step into those spaces, Lord, and always remember and speak those names and invite those blessings into our lives. And may all those who have helped for this gathering, who volunteer time and money, may your blessing be upon them as they continue to grow this community in Somerset and beyond. Be with, Lord, each and every hand that delivers a wreath, every heart that feels its blessing, and every loved one who has passed away due to the service of this great country. We pray all of this in your holy and blessed name.
Thank you, Pastor Rieder. Thank you all for joining us here today. Our theme this year is Everyone Plays a Part. At this very moment, citizens in cities and towns in over 4,000 locations across the country, and earlier this week in Luxembourg and the Netherlands, have come and are coming together as we are to remember the fallen. Honor those who are serving and to teach our youth the value of freedom. And as we stand here today, connected as one nation, a wreath is being placed at the tomb of the unknown soldier in Arlington National Cemetery. Let us never forget. We are all proud to be Americans living in a free society made up of many people from all walks of life. We have the right to raise our children, to believe as we do, worship as we choose, vote our conscience, pursue an education, and come and go as we please. These rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness came to us through the Declaration of Independence and are assured to us through the Constitution. But they did not come to us as without a cost. The price paid for these rights is the blood of thousands of veterans. Lying in cemeteries throughout the nation are men and women who gave their lives so we can be in freedom without fear. In life, they honored their country. In death, we honor them. We gather today to play a part in honoring their sacrifice and service. The United States was founded on the ideals of freedom, justice, and equality. Our nation stands as a beacon of liberty and freedom to the world and has always been the first to stand up for the innocent and oppressed people everywhere. Many of you here today are veterans of wars and conflicts that America was called to fight to protect the innocent and oppressed. You answered that call and served your country well. We all are playing a part by coming here today to say thank you in honoring each of the military services by placing and displaying a ceremonial wreath. The hope of our nation lies in the people. Today, there are many men and women here at home and in places far away, serving in all branches of the military. We honor them and their families for the sacrifices they make each day to keep us free and our country safe. We show a united front of gratitude and respect across these great United States as we remember the fallen, honor those serving, and teach our children the value of freedom and the price paid for it. Today, we all play a part. Quoting our 40th President, Ronald Reagan, freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Or one day, we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it was once like in the United States where men were free. And now, the commander of the VFW post, retired Master Sergeant David Aubrey, will now lead the presentation of wreaths to honor our military services.
Peter, up and boom. Four, oh.
Now, Private First Class Adam Amaral, United States Army, will lay a remembrance in memory of those who served and are serving in the United States Army.
Raise it up. Four, up.
Now, Petty Officer First Class Alex Bacon, United States Navy, will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are currently serving in the United States Navy.
Peter, Rieder, off. Port, off.
And now, Senior Airman Kevin Andrews, United States Air Force, will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who serve and are currently serving in the United States Air Force.
Peter, Rieder, off. Port, off.
And now, James Lynch, the nephew of First Lieutenant James L. Lynch, United States Army Air Corps, missing in action May 29, 1944, over the English Channel, will lay a remembrance wreath in honor of the 93,129 United States service members from all branches of the service, whose last known status was either prisoner of war or missing in action. These individuals have never returned to their families and homes, and we shall not forget.
Peter, Rieder, off. Port, off.
And now, Sergeant James Durrett, United States Marine Corps, will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are currently serving in the United States Marine Corps.
Peter, Rieder, off. Port, off.
And now, Seaman Jeffrey Fallon, United States Coast Guard, will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are currently serving in the United States Coast Guard.
Peter, Rieder, off. Port, off.
And now, Mass Maritime Academy Captain David Clement will lay a remembrance wreath in memory of those who served and are currently serving in the United States Merchant Marines.
Peter, Rieder, off. Port, off.
I'd like to ask Somerset Chairperson, maybe Chair Lead for the Somerset Selectmen, David Berube, come up and say a few words, please. Thank you.
Peter, order, off. All ready, Russ.
First off, I would like to thank Mr. Andes for taking this over. We need to acknowledge Kathleen Gunning, who had started this and what a wonderful job she has done, and what a great job that George is doing continuing this. And for everyone here, you deserve a round of applause for being here for this great tribute. I speak on behalf of the Board of Selectmen. Selectman McNamara could not make it. Selectman Monis is in the audience here, and we fully support community, as Pastor Rieder has mentioned. Especially given these times of the holidays, that we all should be in the giving spirit, and obviously these individuals, our veterans, have given the ultimate sacrifice to fight for the freedom and for the liberty that we all get to enjoy in the greatest country of the greatest country of the world, which is the United States of America. So with that, I say thank you.
These balsam wreaths symbolize an honor to those who have served in the armed forces of our great nation and to the families who endure sacrifices every day on our behalf. Each wreath is a gift of appreciation from a grateful America. Over the past year and a half, we have celebrated the 100th anniversary of Armistice Day, which was the signing of the treaty to end World War I. We have memorialized the 75th anniversary of D-Day, when men and boys sacrificed their lives by storming the beaches of Normandy so that we can be free. And in 2 days, we will memorialize the start of the Battle of the Bulge, the largest battle fought by the United States during World War II. Shortly, we will go through the cemeteries to lay wreaths. We are not here to celebrate or decorate, but to memorialize our servicemen and women from the Civil War, World War I, the war to end all wars, World War II, the greatest generation, the Korean and Vietnam Wars. Please, when you place the wreath on the grave of a Vietnam veteran, not only say his or her name, but welcome them home. We encourage every volunteer here today who places wreaths on the grave of a veteran to say their name aloud and take a moment to thank them for their service to our country. It is a small act that goes a long way towards keeping the memories of our veterans alive. We all play a part. Our message is this: to families of those lost, we will remember them. To those serving now, we honor and thank you. To our children, we need you to understand what these brave men and women have given in the past and continue to give you, are legacies that keep you free and that have not been paid for with a credit card, but with their lives. And now, if I may take a moment, I need to personally thank the people who made today possible. To the VFW, Commander Dave Aubrey, your continued and tremendous support over every step of this journey that led us here today. Thank you. The service members and their chosen presenters, the honor guards, Mr. Marshall, Dr. Hannigan, the superintendent of the Somerset School Department, for arranging the high school band, the string quartet, the choruses to be here to make today so memorial. We thank you and the students from each group. To Chief McNeil and the Somerset Police Department, Chief Jepson and the Somerset Fire Department, the Highway Department, the library staff, the Somerset Selectmen, AMVETS Post 72. Thank you for your continued support for this worthy cause. I would like to give a special thanks, a special thanks to the wonderful committee I've had the honor to and continue to have the honor to work with. Your help and encouragement, without your help and encouragement, we wouldn't be here today. And a very special and heartfelt thank you to all of you who came out today. I know the weather wasn't great, but thank you to Mr. Marshall and Somerset High School for opening up this beautiful Performing Arts Center to allow us to have this ceremony in here today. You have shown that even during this busy time of year, you have represented this year's theme, Everyone Plays a Part, and that this ceremony is an important way to honor our veterans. To those who are serving now, those whose time to serve has ended, and to those going to a cemetery to place a wreath on the grave of a hero, please know you are appreciated. Instructions to the cemeteries are in your program. Please take a moment to review them before heading out to our cemeteries of your choice. And please join us at the reception to follow at the AmVets Hall at 659 Brayton Avenue. Now, we will have the Somerset String Quartet play God Bless America. Please remain standing as the honor guard retires the colors.
Detail. Right face. Detail. Up, time, march. Left, left, left. Forward, march. Left, left, left. Left, left, left. Go left. Left, left, left. Left, left, left. Left, left, left. Left, 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 left.
program. Just a few quick announcements. The 4 cemeteries, due to the recent rain and the snow, a lot of the cemeteries are very muddy, especially Palmer Cemetery. If you're going to Palmer Cemetery to place wreaths, please park on the side of the street. Do not try to pull into the cemetery. The roads are very muddy inside the cemetery. Also, when you're walking around the cemetery to place wreaths, please be very careful of where you're walking because the grounds are so wet. There could be some ruts. We don't want anybody hurting themselves. But this does conclude our program for today. Thank you very much for attending. If there are any questions about the cemeteries after you want to insert, please let us know. Yes, just real quick, we're going to try to start placing the wreaths at 1 o'clock, so please be patient. We want to make sure that everybody gets to their cemetery of choice and has an honor. If you do have a wreath-specific family member that you'd like to place a wreath for, please talk to one of the volunteers that will be manning the boxes of wreaths. Let them know, and you can go first to make sure that you are able to honor your family member. Thank you again very much, and have a wonderful day. I just want to say thank you to the town of Somerset, all the service members, their families, for coming out today. What a beautiful ceremony. Thank you to Somerset Berkley Regional High School for allowing us to utilize the Performing Arts Center. It made the day even more special for people to be able to come in out of the inclement weather, to be able to experience this. Now they're off to the cemeteries to place the wreaths to honor our veterans, which is what this day is all about. So thank you very much. Thank you to the town of Somerset. Thank you to SATV for coming by and videotaping the whole event. And we'll see you again next year, December 19th, 2020. Thank you.